Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it's Thursday night, which means it's One Sheet Wonder night. Tonight I am going to show you how to create 2 cards from just one 6x6 sheet. We are going to be using the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. I think last week Thursday I told you that was going to be the last One Sheet Wonder, but I came up with another idea and it worked perfectly with the printed paper, so we're going to use it again tonight. Let's change the camera and get started. All right, so this is the print right here I'm talking about. I will be using this print tonight. It is gorgeous. This print here would work just as well for the cards that I'm going to show you. We're going to create 2 cards from this one 6x6 sheet. Love the prints in the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. I've been featuring that all month long. So if you missed those posts, make sure that you go to my blog, www.TheStampCamp.com, and check out all the wonderful projects that I created this month using the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. You will be surprised. So with that little tidbit, let's get started on tonight's One Sheet Wonder. Like I said, I'm going to be using this print right here. This one here would have been great for the cards that I'm showing you tonight too. So there's 3 prints in the pack that you can cut up and create the cards that I'm going to show you tonight. So you could create lots of cards, One Sheet Wonders, with those 3 different prints. And then remember, there's 4 sheets of that print in the pack, so you got a pile right there. I also wanted this happy birthday script. I thought it went really well with the print. This is from the Magnolia Mood. This is a bundle. There's a die set that coordinates with this stamp set, and it is on special till the end of this month. So you're going to save an additional 10% off the bundle price up until this goes through the end of June. So July 1st, it won't be on special anymore. Love this. You're going to be seeing some beautiful cards done up with this bundle coming. So if you love it like I do, make sure that you put it in your shopping cart. So let me put my glasses on here and we're going to cut this piece up. Now we're going to start. It's really easy, quick, easy. You know I love quick and easy. And that's part of the reason why I love One Sheet Wonders. We're going to cut this at 3 inches. It's 6x6. So we're going to have 2 pieces that are 3x6. We're going to take those and we're going to cut them. Make sure I get this top piece cut correctly at 3.5, which leaves us, which should leave us with 2.5, I believe. Yes. All right. So if you want your prints to be how they were existing, is that how? No, it was like this. You can put them back together. It really is not going to matter. Let's see. I think it was like this. Or maybe not. It really doesn't matter. You can mix and match to the bottoms. But if you want to keep them together, keep them together. That's all you're cutting for your One Sheet Wonder. Now I'm going to create the first card and then I'm going to show you how you can change it just a little bit and get a whole different look for that second card. So we're going to start out with these pieces right here. And we have some mats for our die cut pieces. Now this mat is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4, and I picked up that white in the print. I thought it would just made it pop, made it stand out a little bit. And then this mat is 3 1/4 by 3 3/4, so it's just 1/4 of an inch larger than when we cut our Designer Series paper. My card base is the thick basic white, and it's 5.5 by 8.5. Scored at 4 1/4. So we're going to fold that in half. Then what I did was I picked up the boho blue background in that print, and we're going to put that on our card base. So far, really easy. These like I said, you could create with the different prints in the pack and have a stack in no time. You could put whatever sentiment that you like on them. These are going to be matted, so I'm going to go ahead and matte this one. And if you like this side of the print better, put that side of the print. It really doesn't matter. So we're going to matte that like so. Now this piece is going to come on our card front like so. Before I attach that, I'm going to stamp my sentiment across the bottom right on the designer series paper. Going to be using the boho blue ink, and I'm using that happy birthday. I love that script. I thought it went great with the sprigs or whatever that is on the paper. Love this paper. And again, it is from the Magnolia Mood Happy Birthday. And I'm going to stamp that towards the bottom, just like that. And then I'm going to attach it to that basic white. And we're going to mat that like so. And now it's just a matter of assembling. So I'm going to attach this piece first. And that's going to go just kind of centered with the same sort of width, top and bottom. Now with this piece, what I'm going to do is I am going to, seems darker for some reason. Oh yeah, one of my lights is out. I am going to put a dimensional in each one of the corners. I think it's okay. It's a little darker than what I'm used to, but I think you can see everything just fine. And then we're going to center that top and bottom, and I want about the same width along the side as I have on this side, like so. Then I'm going to take the Pearl Trios, and I'm going to take this pinkish color. I'm going to bring out that pink color, and I'm going to put a couple here, like so, and then I'm going to put one over here by the sentiment. So that's how I use that half of that 6x6, and we're going to do the second half, and I'm going to show you how to do the same layout, but we're going to just change a few little things and get a different look, and you decide which way you like better. But that's that. You could take a stamp set from the Coordinating Thoughtful Wishes. That's this stamp set right here. It coordinates with the paper. You could take any one of those images and stamp that on the inside. If you've seen my video a couple weeks ago, I used this thistle print and I colored it with the markers. So I showed you how to do that and then stamped it on the inside. But any of those would be really pretty on the inside. Or you could use another strip of paper if you have extra paper. So here's our strips. Same, the other second half of that 6x6. This time what I did was the mats, I made them 1/8 of an inch smaller than the first. So what you're going to get is just that little peak of white going all the way around. So this mat here is 2 5/8 by 3 1/8. So I'm going to just go ahead and attach that right now. So we just have that little sliver of white showing all the way around. And on this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my boho blue ink and that happy birthday and stamp that at the bottom. Perfect spot for that. If you don't want to stamp directly on your designer series paper, you can take a framelit die. The Stylish Shapes dies work beautiful, the banner, and you could put that across. Or if you stamp it and you flub up, that's how you can correct your little flub up. Now the mat here, this one is 3 1/8 by 3 5/8. And we're just going to have that little 1/8 of an inch showing all the way around. Again, just a little peek of that white showing. And then the card base again is the basic white thick 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. And now I took the boho blue, and this time I cut it 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, so it will have just that little lip of white going all the way around. But then I also wanted to make the background so it wasn't so plain, so I put it inside the exposed brick 3D embossing folder and then embossed it. You can see it has that texture. All I wanted was a little texture to the background. So because it is texturized, I'm going to use my liquid glue to attach it to my card front. And so we're going to slip that on, and with the liquid glue it just lets me move it around a little bit too if I find I need to. Let me silence that. I thought it was silenced. Sorry about that. Nobody likes to hear that. So there we go. We got it attached. It still has that little white going all the way around. We're going to attach this the same as we did on the last one. And then you can decide which part you want showing. There really is no top, bottom, right. Again, center it on the front. We're going to put dimensionals on this piece. Like so. Peel those papers off. And then we're going to attach it just like we did before. Center it top and bottom and the side. Just like that. And then we're going to come in with the exact same pearls so you can determine or see the same layout, the same cuts. The only difference was the size of my mats and then that I texturized that background. So which do you like better? Do you like the thicker mats and card base, or do you like the thinner? And then this one, it's hard to see on the camera here, but the textured background or the plain background. Isn't that gorgeous? Either way, love them both. So you can do that with many of the prints, like I said in the pack. I think this one would be gorgeous as well. Just going to cut that at 3 inches and then cut across at 3.5. And you're going to get similar look because that's so close, just different colors. So I guess whichever color you prefer. Same with this print here. You can do the exact same thing with that one. So that is your one sheet wonder for tonight. Again, I apologize for that, not having that phone on silence, but hey, life happens, correct? And I did want to stop and take that call. This is more important right now, so that's what we're going to do. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you always know when I go live. If you need any of the supplies that I use tonight, if you click on show more under the video link, it will show you the list of supplies that I use tonight, and it will also, if you click on any of those links, it will bring you to my online store where you can purchase any of the products. Remember that Magnolia Mood bundle is on sale till the end of this month, so you're going to want to grab that. I love that exposed brick embossing folder. Some really pretty things I used tonight, as well as that gorgeous Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. Tomorrow on my blog, you can see the cards up close and personal. Leave a comment with your choice. Do you like the background embossed? Do you like the thinner mats? Let me hear your thoughts on these two cards. That is it for tonight. Thanks for stopping by.